What's up, everybody? Welcome to the podcast. It's your boy OYA65, where we promote only positivity, where we promote only productivity, and most of all, where we promote only love. Today is part two of choices and consequences of the heart, then the people pleaser. Yesterday, I talked about my story. I finally got a chance to get my story out, and I finally got a chance to let everybody see how God had did for me what I wasn't able to do for myself. Today, I want to tell you what happened after I did that podcast about choices and consequences of the heart and reliving everything. After I did the podcast, I recognized something. I recognized that I was a people pleaser, and so I kind of felt a little upset about that. And I had made a post on Facebook, and I want to read you guys the post that I had made. Uh, I said what I learned from doing the podcast, that I was a people pleaser, that I would literally risk my life for those that I love. I asked God to remove my enemies, and it ended up being the very people that I would do anything for. The closest people to me, family and friends, was the enemy. They turned out to be the ones who talked behind my back and prayed for my downfall. But what the devil meant for bad, God chose for good. And now I'm entering the best part of my life, and I'm receiving genuine love from people that I didn't expect. The moral of the story is sometimes the very people you hold on to are the ones that you need to let go. After I made that post on Facebook, I felt a certain type of way. I wasn't sure if what I said was the right thing, and so I prayed and I asked God. I asked God about it. And do you want to know what He told me? He said that it wasn't no strangers that was asking you to go and risk your life. It wasn't no strangers that was asking you to do the impossible. It was the ones that was closest to you, and so I wasn't wrong for saying what I said. Today, I want to share a couple of stories with you, and then I want to go over some things that I had learned about the characteristics of a people pleaser. The first story is about the first time that I went to prison. The first time that I went to prison, it started. I was at home, and some friends of mine came over to the house, and they had broken into someone's house. And so my grandmother and my mom, they were gone that day. And so they asked me, could they put the stolen merchandise in my house? I told them, yeah, I let them bring the stuff in there. They had a whole truckload full of stuff. And they put the stuff in my house, and they told me that they was going to come back later on and get it. And then we was going to split the money, and then we was going to go get, high and drunk and party and stuff afterwards. And so later on that night, they came back, and we started moving the stuff out of the window. But some of the things was too big, and so I had to move it out of the front door. And my grandmother heard me, and she told me that she knew something was wrong. She said if I go to jail, she was like, yeah, I don't know what you're doing, but if you go to jail, don't call her or whatever. And so we moved all of the stuff out, and we moved it into the truck, and I left out with them, and we went to go sell it. On our way to go sell it, we stopped at the gas station. And so when we got out to go in the gas station, I saw a neighbor of mine who lived a few houses down from me. He was standing outside of the gas station on his phone. And so I walked up to him and I spoke to him, and then I went in the gas station and I got what I was gonna get, and I came back out and I left. We got back into the car, and we went back to our neighborhood, and we went on the next block to this man's house who we was gonna sell the stuff to. When we got to the man's house, my neighbor from down the street had pulled up behind us. He had followed us, and so I got out the car and I asked him. I was like, "Man, what's wrong? You need something? You was trying to catch us for something?" And he was like, no, y'all got all that stolen stuff in the car. Is that such and such stuff? And I was like, no. I didn't know that the lady house that got broke into, it was another neighbor's house uh, off of my block. Her house that got broken into. And so he saw us bringing the stuff out of my house, and he thought that it was hers. And so he was following us. And so I told him, I was like, no, this is not her stuff. And so I told him, I said, well, we could go over there right now, and I'll show it to her, and so she could know that, I didn't steal her stuff. And so that's what we did. We went to the next block. We went back to my block, and so she came out, and we was all standing out there, and she was looking in the truck, and none of the stuff was hers, but they had already called the police. And so while we showing them the stuff, the police pull up. The police come and they look in the truck, and they see all the stolen stuff, and since it wasn't hers, they knew that it came from somewhere. So they arrested us, and they held us for the investigation. And so we got to the police station. They separated us all and put us all in different rooms. And the police came in there, and he asked me. He said, they're all saying that it's your stuff. Where did y'all get the stuff from?" Now I know that I didn't steal the stuff or that. I just let them leave the stuff in the house, but I didn't say nothing. And so I was just thinking that I was gonna get out, right? And so they kept us overnight, and that next morning, I'm hearing people leaving. I'm hearing it was six of us, and I'm just seeing people one by one leaving, right? And so I'm thinking I'm about to leave. The officer come in there, he read me my rights, and then he tell me that I'm being charged or whatever for the stolen stuff and burglary and this and that, right? And so I'm like, man, I didn't do nothing. He was like, well, all of them says you did it. I'm like, man, how could they all say I did it, and I ain't even go over around there to them people's house? I said I didn't have nothing to do with that. Well, he said they all signed statements on you saying that you did it, right? And so you being charged. So you being charged with it. And so I ended up getting charged with it, and I ended up getting sent to the county or whatever. And I was in the county for a few months before they let me come home on house arrest. What was tripped out was a rumor that was going around in the neighborhood was that I had told on them. So they got out, and they made it seem like I told on them, but I'm the only one that got charged and went to jail. Right. And so that's what happened the first time that I went to prison. The next story that I want to talk about is the last time that I went to prison. And so I told y'all that my mom was living in an area that I wasn't comfortable with, and that I was trying to move her. And so I had did something to try to make some fast money in the Decatur, Illinois, and I ended up getting locked up. And when I got locked up, I asked the judge, could he send me to the drug program? And so he did. And when I got to the drug program, I was talking to the counselor, and she was asking me about what I was locked up for, and I explained to her about my mom and the reason why I did what I did. And so she told me that I was wrong for that. She told me that I was acting like I was Superman. I was trying to put my life at risk to save somebody else. And she told me about empathy and being empathetic. You can care about someone, but you can't care about someone to the point or do something where it's going to cause harm to yourself. And that's what I didn't understand. And so we argued back and forth about that. And I couldn't understand what she was trying to explain to me, because all I kept saying was, man, this is my mom. I don't, I'll do anything for my mom, this and that. And she kept on telling me, no, you can't put your life at risk. trying to save somebody else. That's just not what you're supposed to do, right? She said you could care and have concern, but you can't do nothing to harm yourself. And so for a long time, I never understood. I never understood that. And then now I want to come to the present, to today. In the last few years, my mom has she has got sick to the point where she's bedridden now, and I also have had health issues myself. I've had all of my toes on my right foot amputated, and last year I had an accident and I found out that all of the discs in my back are separating, and I guess they have been separating over time. And so I try to do everything that I can to take care of my mom and make sure that she's okay. I'm an only child, so I don't have siblings or anyone like that to help me. And being a caregiver is not an easy task. It's because uh, one thing that I notice is not only do you have to deal with the feelings of the person that you're taking care of. You have to deal with the feelings of those that care for her, right? And so you are taking on all of those emotions on yourself, right? And everyone has suggestions of what needs to be done. And so for a long time, being a people pleaser, I would try to do with everything people would suggest for me, and I would try to take on tasks that was greater than what I was able to do, just to try to make sure everyone was happy, right? And so after I told my story yesterday, and I found out about me being a people pleaser, and God revealed to me about the people closest to me and all of those things. I did some research because I wanted to know the characteristics of a people pleaser, and so I looked it up, and I want to share that with you guys because I know that it's a lot of us like that out there. It's a lot of us out there that put our life on the line for those that we care about, especially in the dark places that I come from. We see that all the time, and we also see the ones that's closest to them telling them to do the things that they're doing, right? And so this message is not to cause an offense, but it's caused to bring enlightenment to everyone because I don't think that people purposely do it. It's just that we so used and accustomed to things being a certain way that we don't pay attention to what's right. I spoke about that too yesterday. Social acceptance, where something that everybody's doing uh, that it makes it look like it's right. It's called social acceptance, and so we have these different beliefs of the stuff that we think is right, but in reality it's not. And so I just want to share some of these things that I researched and I found about what is a people, what are the characteristics of a people pleaser. The first thing that they say is that they have difficulty saying no. How many times people ask me to do stuff, and I just agreed. I've been doing that my whole life. People call me for stuff that could possibly have me locked up forever, or have me in a situation where I could have possibly lost my life, and I didn't. Instead of saying no, I just agreed with it and went along with it, trying to be a people pleaser. It says you have a constant need for approval. You just want everybody to like you. You don't want to say no because you are afraid of people not wanting to be around you. And then the third one says prioritizing others over yourself. It says the fourth one is avoiding conflict. Excessive apologizing is the fifth one. Fear disappointing others. Going along with the crowd. Taking responsibilities for others' emotions. No boundaries. I mean, if you are willing to put your life on, if you're willing to put your life on the line, and you don't care, and you're not thinking about the consequences of what might happen to you, that's what you call not having no boundaries. And I was like that for a long time, feeling overwhelmed by others' problems. Uh, some of the people that know me, they can tell you it's been times where I done heard them saying something about something that they was going through or issues that they had with somebody or whatever, and I just heard it. You know, they wasn't telling me for me to go do nothing, but just because they was talking about it and I heard it, and I knew that it bothered them, I went and took care of it. I went and did something. I went and did something about it, and that's just being a people pleaser. Suppressing your true feelings, because a lot of times I felt a certain type of way about something, but I just didn't say it. Uh, you know, when you a people pleaser, you can know that a person wrong. You can know that a person wrong about something, and just for the sake of not ruffling no feathers or having a disagreement, you don't say nothing. You bite your tongue when you should have said something. There's been plenty of times when I was in situations that I knew I shouldn't have been in, where I knew the person that I was riding with wasn't doing what they should have, wasn't doing the right thing, and I could have easily avoided the whole situation had I said something. Taking on others' responsibilities, difficulty making decisions, feeling guilty for self care, uh, and this point right here, want to I want to speak on again about being a caregiver. I'm sorry about going back and forth, but being a people pleaser, it's a wide range of different ways that you can be a people pleaser. And so I'm speaking from the street level, and I'm speaking from being a caregiver also. And so there's like I said, is I have health issues that I need to have taken care of, that I still haven't to right now to this day, that I still haven't. And I have people around me who are constantly be in my ear about things that I need to do for my mom, right? And some of the things I'm capable of, but some of them I'm not, right? And instead of telling them no about my health issues and what I know that I'm not able to do, I still try to perform those things and don't care about the issues or how it could affect me. If I'm not able to take care of myself, I'm not going to be able to take care of my mom, and so I have to think responsibly about what needs to be done to make sure that everything is taken care of, that my mom is taken care of, that I'm being taken care of at the same time. And so that's not to criticize nobody, but that's just to bring awareness, because sometimes your family members, they can want something, and they can see things a certain way, but they're not looking at you or what you have to go through in order to get it done. The only thing is they see is what needs to be done and what they think should be done. Right, and so being a people pleaser, you try to do that, and it says that about being a people pleaser. It says one of the other characteristics of being a people pleaser is that you want universal likability. You want everybody to be happy, right? And sometimes you can't make everybody happy. Sometimes somebody gonna have to just be, in their feelings and feel a certain type of way, but you have to just do what's best and logical for the situation at that time. My mom almost died a month ago, and that was probably the hardest time for me as far as decision making. I had the nursing home telling me that I should put my mom on hospice care and do all of these things. I had the people at the hospital telling me these things, and God really had to direct me and instruct me through all of those things because I could have had made a wrong decision just trying to make sure it make you know people make people be happy or whatever, and not just trusting what I knew was right. And it says that hold on, it's it says struggle with you struggle to identify your own desires, right? And so I also see that a lot as well as far as taking on other people's dreams and not even knowing yourself, uh, and understanding what it is that you want and how that you want to live. And so that was a big lesson. That was a big lesson for me. That was a hard lesson, and I'm glad that God revealed those things to me and that He gave me clear instruction and clarity on those things. Uh, the old person in me, because I know that God wants me in this season of my life and the new person that I am. He wants me to have boundaries. He wants me to take care of myself, and He wants me to have my own dreams and desires and identity. And and so I'm glad that when I went back and I looked at my story, and that I was able to recognize that that's what one of my biggest issues was throughout my life of being a people pleaser. And I know that it's a lot of people that's out there like me. I know that there's a lot of people out there that have people around them that tells them the wrong thing, right? That would have them risk that would have them risk their life for them, and when they shouldn't. And so you just have to pay attention. You just have to pay attention to those things. And if you one of those people, and you out there in the streets, and the people around you are telling you to do things to risk your life and to put yourself at risk, don't do it. Set boundaries for yourself. Always know who you are. Always know what you want, and where you want to go. And also don't be afraid to say and express how you feel about things. When you suppress your anger, then you holding in all of this bitterness and resentment because you're not doing what you really want to do, right? And that's being a people please. I remember one time I was doing all of these tasks for my mom, and I had my son in the car with me, and he was like, "Dad, do you enjoy it? Do you like doing it?" And I kind of shuffled off the question, and I was like, "I'm glad that I'm able to do it, right?" And so I didn't answer, the question. I kind of, I sidestepped it. And the reality is that I didn't enjoy doing what I was doing. It was actually too much of a task. It was also too much of a task for me, right? And I just didn't want to say it because I didn't want to offend anyone or make them look at me a certain type of way. But God is showing me that that's not the way that you go about things. And so I'm thankful that I'm learning those things. I'm thankful that I'm able to share what I'm learning with you guys. And I just ask that you guys continue to pray for me. I ask that you pray that God continues to give me clarity and to continue to use me, so that what I say can help someone else. I don't take what's going on in my life right now lightly. I'm so glad that God changed my life, and I'm so glad that God is using me to go back and be able to help people and to shed light in the dark places that I came from. And for everybody, I just want to say this, right? We only need one person. It's only one person that should die for anybody, and that person not, and they already did, and that's Jesus. He died on the cross for us, so that we could not perish but have everlasting life. And so I just want to say that. And each podcast, I want to leave singing a song that I wrote. I hope that this song sticks in you guys' heads. It means a lot to me, and I just want to extend love to you guys and positivity. And I'll be back. The next podcast is going to be it's going to be called "You Better Believe." You better believe it. And that's about just having faith. Without faith, you can't do nothing, right? Faith without works is dead. If you don't believe that you can do something, if you don't believe that these things are gonna happen, even though you can't see it, you have to believe it, because that's the hope and the motivation for us to help you reach whatever it is goal that you're trying to obtain. So here's the song for you guys, and then I'll see you guys on my next podcast. Okay, here you go. I can be a fool today and throw my life away. Oh, I can give God a chance. I know He has the plans. I gotta wake up. I can be a fool today. Wake up and throw my life away. I gotta wake up. I can give God a chance. Wake up. I know He has the plans. Sometimes I feel like running to my feet, lift me up off of the ground. So tired of being down, 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 down. Sometimes I feel like crying till my tears make me feel like I'm gonna drown. Don't wanna see me drown, 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 drown. So I give it all to you, the one whose love is true. Can't do what those others do. Gotta put all my trust in you. I gotta wake up. I can be a fool today. Wake up and throw my life away. I gotta wake up, oh, I can give God a chance. Wake up, I know He has the plans. Thank y'all, man. Thank y'all for watching another Pop Out Podcast. We'll be back with another one. You better believe it.